At 5 p.m., I started getting ready. Sienna was there, along with 2 other makeup artists. They worked like a pit crew: precision, speed, artistry. Foundation. Contour. Highlight. Blush. Eyeshadow in shades of purple and gold. Liner that made my eyes look like they belonged to a goddess. Mascara so thick my lashes cast shadows. Lips painted a deep rose that matched the dress. Then the wig, long, dark, with soft waves that cascaded over my shoulders. Finally, the dress itself. As I stepped into it, as Sienna zipped it up, I felt something shift inside me. This wasn't a costume anymore. This was armor. I looked in the mirror. And Natalie, I looked back. At 6:30 p.m., I peeked through the backstage curtain. The theater was packed. Hundreds of people, parents, faculty, press, local dignitaries. And there, in the 3rd row, was Mom. She was wearing the same blue dress from earlier. Her eyes were scanning the stage, searching. When she saw me peeking out, she smiled. And mouthed, "I love you." Beside her was someone I didn't recognize, an elegant older woman with silver hair and kind eyes. Mom noticed me staring and gestured for me to come closer. I slipped through the side door and approached. "Natalie," Mom said, "this is your grandmother. She flew in from Dhaka this morning." My grandmother stood and pulled me into a hug. "You look just like your mother did," she whispered in Bengali. The first time she was brave enough to be herself. I started crying, ruining my makeup. Sienna appeared out of nowhere with tissues and touch-up powder. "No crying yet," she said firmly. "You cry after you slay." The lights went down. Vivian took the stage. Welcome to Becoming, a showcase of transformation, identity, and courage. Tonight, you'll meet 12 extraordinary young people who have spent the past 8 weeks exploring the question, who am I when I'm free to choose? Applause. Our first performer is Natalie. Her piece is titled, The Girl in the Mirror. My cue. I walked onto the stage. The spotlight hit me, and for a moment I was blinded. Then my eyes adjusted. And I saw them, hundreds of faces, all watching me. I took a breath. And began. My name is Natalie. But that's not the name I was given. The name I was given felt like a coat that didn't fit. Too tight in some places. Too loose in others. A coat I was told I had to wear forever, even though it made me unable to breathe. So I tried. God, I tried. I tried to be the person everyone expected. The son. The boy. The one who didn't ask questions or cause problems. But every time I looked in the mirror, I saw someone I didn't recognize. A stranger wearing my face. And I hated her. Or him. Or. I don't know. I hated myself. I paused. The theater was dead silent. Then one day, I was given permission to try on a different coat. A dress, actually. And when I put it on, when I looked in the mirror, I saw someone I could love. Someone I wanted to be. For the first time in my life, the person in the mirror smiled back. My voice cracked. I don't know if Natalie is who I'll be forever. I don't know if I'm trans, or gender fluid, or just a boy who likes dresses. I don't have all the answers. But I know this. For the first time in my life, I'm not afraid of the mirror. Because the girl looking back at me is finally someone I recognize. She's finally me. Silence. Then, from the 3rd row, my grandmother stood up and started clapping. Then Mom. Then Marcus. Then the entire theater erupted. After the showcase, there was a reception in the garden. I was swarmed, parents congratulating me, press asking for interviews, classmates hugging me. Marcus found me near the refreshment table. That was the bravest thing I've ever seen, he said. Thanks. He hesitated. Can I ask you something? Sure. Are you? Is Natalie? He struggled for words. Are you a girl? Or are you? I don't know yet, I said honestly. Does that bother you? He smiled. No. I want to know how to see you. How you want to be seen. Right now? I want to be seen as Natalie. After that, I'll figure it out. He nodded. Then he leaned in and kissed my cheek. Then hi. Natalie. It's nice to officially meet you. But as he walked away, I noticed something. A man in a suit standing near the edge of the garden, watching me. He looked official. Seriously. He approached. Natalie? Yes. He handed me a business card. Dr. Julian Cross, Gender Identity Specialist. Your performance was extraordinary, he said. I work with young people navigating gender questions. If you're interested, I'd like to offer you a spot in a year-long mentorship program. Fully funded. Counseling, medical support if you want it, community resources. My heart raced. I don't know. You don't have to decide now. But I wanted you to know the option exists. He smiled. You're not alone, Natalie. And you don't have to figure this out by yourself. That night, back in my dorm room, I video called Isabel. Her face appeared on screen, no wig, no makeup, just Isaac in a hoodie. But her eyes were fierce. You did it, she said. We did it. No. You gave me the courage. And now I'm going to do the same. I'm coming out to my parents. Officially. No more hiding. What if they don't accept you? Then I'll find people who do. Like you did. We sat in silence for a moment. Natalie? Yeah. Do you think we're brave? Or just desperate? I thought about it. Maybe both. Maybe that's the same thing. She smiled. I love you, sister. I love you too. The next morning, Mom and I packed up my things. As we loaded the car, she asked, So, what happens now? I don't know. I thought I'd have answers by now, but I just have more questions. That's okay. Questions are good. Mom? Yes. Can I keep being Natalie? At home? She stopped loading the car. Turned to me. Sweetheart, you can be whoever you need to be. Natalie, someone in between, someone completely different. Our deal was never about controlling you. It was about making sure you knew you were loved, no matter what. Even if I transition? Like you did? Especially then. As we drove away from Chrysalis, I looked back at the campus one last time. The theater. The gardens. The place where I'd become myself. My phone buzzed. A text from Marcus. Coffee next week? I want to get to know the real you. Whoever that is. I smiled. Typed back. I'd like that. Fair warning though, I'm still figuring out who that is. His response came instantly. Good. Me too. We can figure it out together. Mom glanced at me. What are you smiling about? Nothing. Everything. She reached over and squeezed my hand. Welcome home, Natalie. And for the first time in my life, I felt like I was. I'm sitting in Dr. Cross's office. I've been seeing him twice a month since I got back from Chrysalis. We've talked about gender, identity, dysphoria, euphoria, labels. And slowly, things are starting to make sense. So, he says today, where are you at? I take a breath. I think. I think I'm a girl. Not just sometimes. Not just when I'm wearing a dress. I think I've always been a girl. I just didn't have the words for it. He nods. How does it feel to say that out loud? Terrifying. And right. What do you want to do next? I think about it. I want to start hormone therapy. I want to legally change my name. I want to live as Natalie, full-time. And what about school? That's the scary part. I'll be going back as Natalie in January. New semester. New name. New everything. Are you ready? No. But I'm doing it anyway. That night, I video called Isabel. She's in her dorm room at college. She fought her parents and won. She's living as Isabel full-time now, studying theater. Guess what, I say. What? I'm officially starting HRT next month. She screams. Natalie. Oh my God, I'm so proud of you. I'm terrified. Good. That means it matters. We talk for hours about hormones, about coming out, about the future. And when we finally hang up, I look in the mirror. The girl looking back at me isn't perfect. She still has questions. She still has fears. But she's real. And she's mine. On my first day back at school as Natalie, I walked through the front doors in a purple dress and matching flats. My hair is longer now, not a wig, but mine, finally growing out. People stare. Some whisper. One girl smiles at me and says, I love your dress. I smile back. Thanks. At lunch, Marcus finds me. He's been texting me all through the fall, staying in touch even though we're at different schools. Hey, he says. Hey. You look amazing. I blush. Thanks. I feel weird. But good. Want to sit together? Yeah. I'd like that. As we sit down, I notice something. A younger kid, maybe 14, watching me from across the cafeteria. They have short hair, baggy clothes, and the same look I used to have. Lost. Searching. Afraid. I catch their eye. And smile. They smile back. And in that moment, I realize. This is why I had to become Natalie. Not just for me. But for every kid who's staring at their reflection, wondering if the person they see is really who they are. For every kid who needs permission to become. My phone buzzes. A text from Mom. Proud of you, sweetheart. Always. I text back. Love you, Mom. Thank you for seeing me. And as I sit there, in my purple dress, with Marcus beside me, in a cafeteria full of people who are slowly learning my name, I realize something. I'm not Nicholas pretending to be Natalie anymore. I'm not playing a role. I'm just me. Finally, completely, beautifully. Me. Or is it? Because becoming isn't a destination. It's a journey. And mine, ours, has only just begun. This story is for every person who has ever looked in the mirror and seen a stranger. For every person who needed permission to explore who they really are. For every person brave enough to say, this is me. You are seen. You are valid. You are loved. Keep becoming.